but I've got my mind made up this time. 'Cause there's a menace in my bed. Can you see a silhouette? Can you see a silhouette?
What's up, beautiful souls, and welcome to the rebellion. My name is Belle, and if you don't already know that, you should check out my channel trailer, which is linked below in the description box. Today's video is the first video in our Tutor Girl series, which is just a series of videos and tutorials, eyeshadow tutorials. So if you're interested in how I got this look or the products that I use, stay tuned, keep on watching. I'm gonna give you all the deets, plus I'm including my favorite YouTubers in this video. So if you don't watch it for any other reason, you should be following these YouTubers if you're not already. Let's get going. As mentioned, I will be doing an eyeshadow tutorial today featuring a Dose of Colors collection in collaboration with two of my favorite YouTubers. So I thought, what a perfect time to mention my favorite YouTubers during this tutorial. And we're gonna start with my favorite friendship duo, Desi X Katy. If you're not already following any of the people I'm going to mention, their channels will be linked down below. When I say I am obsessed, I mean obsessed. I love them. The palette I'm going to utilize in conjunction with theirs today is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist palette, Artiste palette, oldie but a goodie, but why not? So the transition color I'm going to go in is going to be Dusty Rose. I'm going to dip into the Punch Fuchsia and go right over the Dusty Rose, but just a little bit. I want to change up the color a little bit to a little more vibrant of a purple, making sure to stay a little bit lower. I don't know if you can tell, but my Dusty Rose is right here, and now the Punch Fuchsia is right here. And once I feel like the color is to my liking and as opaque as I want it, I will now buff in a circular motion, trying to make sure there is no line of demarcation. I'm gonna grab my MAC 217 and go into Aubergine and put that a little lower in my crease and on my outer corner, and blending it out. I want more of a blown out look. I'm gonna pat this all over my lid as a base. Okay, now I'm gonna pull out their palette. It's so bomb, glistening. Do you see all these beautiful sparkles? Oh my gosh, so gorge. Opening the palette, we're gonna go with Turboson, because I don't know if you can see, but it has sort of like a purpley undertone. Yes. Perfecto. Yes. I'm gonna clean up the edges of my eye. And now I'm going to take my smoky shader brush and dip back into the Aubergine and put that under this black. So the only thing I've done is added my lashes and lip liner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on Sauvage which I would not normally do. If I do a bold eye, I like to go with a nude lip, but I did not actually buy any of their nude lip colors. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to go with this one because obviously Hot Fire would be entirely too bright. So give me a second. Because what I'm now going to do is, before it dries, I am going to dip into the Turbo Sun and try to apply that right on top. The last thing I'm going to do with my eyes, but not with my face, is dip back into our Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and go with the Punch Fuchsia that we use and pop that on the inner corner. Now we're gonna jump into my next favorite YouTuber, which is Makeup Shayla. This is my Tarteist Highlight and Contour palette. Please excuse the dents and the dust. I use this thing all the time, but as you can see, Makeup Shayla Tarteist palette. And since I already have a little powder on my face, I'm gonna use my Fix Plus, which I love, to give me a less powdery look. And I'm also going to set my face with my Cover FX mattifying spray and let these dry a little bit. But anyway, they were known for their hair tutorials, but now they've started to dab into makeup. I love them. They're so funny. They're from Alabama, and so they have a little bit of a southern drawl, just a little bit. I mean, you probably noticed it when you first watch them, but after a while you get so used to it because it's so small, but they're so adorable. They're twins, and I just love the little piggyback thing they do. I don't even know if they know they do it, but when they're in agreement with something, it is so funny because like one of them, they actually released the hair book, and in the hair book it said the first step after you're done deep conditioning should always be leave-in conditioner. You shouldn't you know, put any other conditioner or like styling products. Don't just put gel on your hair. Make sure you're putting it on the leave-in conditioner. And so one of them will go, yeah, make sure you're putting it on the leave-in conditioner because your hair is going to be so messed up if you just go into a styling gel. Don't do that. That's crazy. Don't do that. And then the other one will go, please don't do that. Like, it's so funny. Like when they agree with something, one of them is always stating the first thing and the other one's like, please don't do that. Like, please don't. So it's so funny. Now I feel like my makeup's kind of on the drier side. I'm gonna put this gold here, this fuego. And I'm gonna do the other side. Let me make sure I'm not missing any other YouTubers. Let's see. I'm gonna go through my subscription feed. Oh my God, Nicole Kirkland. She is a choreographer. When I was younger, music was definitely my first love, but dance was my second. I used to praise dance, but I also used to do like hip hop, jazz, like that kind of stuff. Secular is what you call it. But I always loved dancing. I mean, I had a cousin when I was growing up. Me and Quenisha would like choreograph our own routines and make our parents, friends, and family, everybody sit down and watch us dance. Like, it was so funny. I used to do the same thing with my cousin Melissa. Like, I have always loved dance. So while her dances are a little more on the provocative side because she has like a heels choreography class, I love her. I feel like she's very talented. So if you like dance, definitely go check her out. I'm not saying, you know, the dances are like for the club, but they could spice up your bedroom. They could. Next, let me see. Miss Liz Hart. I love her because she's so sweet. She's actually pregnant now with her first child, but she is so sweet. She does a lot of DIY and meal planning too. If you love like home decor, she's been remodeling her house as of late. You can check her out. Let me see. Oh my gosh, how could I forget my bae? Okay, so 2 people. If you don't follow anybody else that I told you to follow, you must follow Stephanie Nicole. I freaking love her. She is so blunt, brutal, honest. I totally support her. She tells it exactly like it is, but what I like about her is she's actually worked on the manufacturing side of makeup as well as the consumer side. So she gives us like behind the scenes information and details on like the ingredients, and if the product has this particular ingredient in it, you need to use it this way because it's going to be a little more finely milled and blase blase. She totally stands by everything that she says. She is she doesn't do any sponsored videos because she feels like she want to be as brutally honest as possible. I love that about her. Not saying that people who do sponsored videos aren't honest, but that is just her take on it, which I love. She's so bomb. But she breaks everything down. Like if you buy a palette, she's gonna tell you how much you paid per shadow, per gram, like per ounce, like everything all up in there. She gets in it, and I love her so stinking much. She is also, big ups to her because she is also, oh, dirty hands. She is also one of few Caucasian women that I have seen do the Black owned makeup business tag. So she used like all Black owned makeup, and she's so efficient and detailed, and she always provides extra information. So she even spends like the first 5 minutes of that video, if I'm not mistaken, telling you why you should shop Black owned businesses even if you're not Black owned, and how it's great for the economy. Like she's just so dope. She doesn't care. She stands for what she stands for, and that's just that. If you don't like it, you have to unfollow. So check her out. And also Layla, my girl Layla on YouTube, her name is Fusion of Cultures. She is a African-American woman who is African and lives in the UK. So she does have an accent. It's so cute, so adorable. But she does a lot of Ayurvedic techniques, DIY, hair mask and home remedies. She's all about wellness, which is one of my #1 things. I actually did go to school at Aveda, and I love wellness before I even got there, but wellness was definitely a mandatory part of the school. Every day before class started, we had to have wellness. They believed that starting your day off right in the right mindset just prepared you for a better day, and I definitely believe that is true. So check out both Fusion of Cultures and Stephanie Nicole. They will be linked below, along with the Glam Twins, Makeup Shayla, Desi Perkins, and Katie, aka Luster Lux. So yes, we're about to finish up this look. Oh girl, we is done, honey child, done. We did. So that is pretty much it for this tutorial. And if you enjoyed the video, if you liked any of the YouTubers I mentioned, don't forget to check out their channels and subscribe to them. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I thought it would be fitting that it was my first tutorial, considering how much I love Desi and Katy. So until next time, stay rebellious and continue to glow, girl. Oh my gosh, this dirty finger is going to annoy me. So until next time, stay rebellious and continue to glow, girl. Oh my gosh, the back of my hands are, listen. Okay, no hands. Until next time, stay rebellious and continue to glow.